Hey guys, welcome back to the video this week. If you remember last week, we had talked about showing you the site here at Sunshine Key RV Resort. Let me show you the site that we have. It is awesome. Now you could tell it was kind of crowded when we came in and hard to get parked. Once we got parked, the site's very large. We have room to set up our clam. We got our clam set up. We've got our grill out here. We even have a picnic table. We're not using a picnic table. We're hanging out in the clam. As you can see, this is a great RV resort, but there's lots of things to do in the Keys outside of staying at the RV resort. So we're gonna go check some of them out right now. Come on with us. We have come to a place with no name. We are here on Big Pine Key at the No Name Pub. We're gonna go in and check it out. We've heard really good things about it from family, I think even from friends, and from online reviews, of course. And we heard through some locals that it has the best pizza, not only in the Keys, but in the state of Florida. We're gonna go find out. The No Name Pub is a historic and iconic establishment located on Big Pine Key in the Florida Keys. Its origins date back to 1936 when it was originally a general store and a bait and tackle shop. Over time, the pub transformed into a bar and restaurant, and it has since become a quirky landmark in the area. The No Name Pub is somewhat off the beaten path, which has added to its allure as a hidden gem. Visitors often describe the journey to the pub as part of the experience, with its remote location making it feel like a well-kept secret. Despite becoming more popular over the years, the No Name Pub has maintained its rustic and eclectic charm, drawing people who seek a slice of old Florida. The No Name Pub continues to be a must-visit destination for those exploring the Florida Keys, offering a blend of history, character, and a truly one-of-a-kind ambience. Alright, so that's our contribution to the owner's retirement fund. So there's almost $800,000 hanging around this place. That's the estimate. So now there's 800,001. There you go. Would you like another? You're welcome. So, your thoughts on the pizza?
The pizza was phenomenal. There's only one issue.
It wasn't pizza.
Pizza the way I like it, which is
not pizza.
Ham and pineapple. But
not pizza.
But my husband was willing to go my way this time, so we could share one.
I will say, for pizza that wasn't really pizza, it was actually good.
It was really good.
It was really good.
It was really pizza to me.
For pizza that wasn't really pizza, it was good.
It was great.
But hey, it was a cool place.
It was a cool
Great
place.
atmosphere. We left our mark.
That's right.
Now on to the next destination.
That's right.
Betsy the Lobster is a famous roadside attraction and a beloved symbol of the Florida Keys, located in Alamorada at the Rain Barrel Artisan Village. Betsy is one of the most photographed landmarks in the Keys, with visitors often stopping to take selfies or group photos with the giant lobster. What would you describe this place?
Well, I guess it's like a touristy shopping. It's a bunch of local artists, from what I understand, and just a bunch of stores all in one little area. You just wander in from one to the next, and kind of got a little bit of everything you think of, or gift stuff, or
Yeah, like a big
dresses.
gift shop.
Yeah, yeah.
US 1 north toward
So we
Gilpin
just
Dodge
got to
Drive.
meet Betsy the Lobster and the awesome iguana that hangs out on Betsy. We don't know her name. And we're gonna go to the Blonde Giraffe Keylime Pie Company and see what we can find.
No, we're gonna find some key lime pie.
But there's all kinds of other key lime goodies.
We're gonna find out, where key lime pie came from.
That's right. You gonna ask?
Gonna find out.
All right.
But first, I'm gonna try not to die getting out of this place.
Yeah, this is a very convoluted area. Like, very, very touristy.
This is really hard to get out.
More so than Key West, which is interesting.
All right, guys, I've done some extensive research. I'm not drinking, I'm actually driving. Into what key lime pie, or where key lime pie came from. Key lime pie is widely believed to have originated in Key West, Florida. However, it's not certain. So there's no 100% without saying, because some say the pie might have been created in New York City. Now,
Wow.
I'm going to be like the Tabasco sauce and say, New York City! There's no way key lime pie was made in New York City. I'm going with Key West. And being that there's so many key lime pie places here in Key West, we're going in the Blonde Giraffe to try some. Come on with us.
Which is rated the best key lime pies in the whole area.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what, yeah.
Well, we're going to get some key lime pie from the best place in Key West, even though we're in Alamorada. Let's
We're
go.
in Tavernier.
I don't know where we're at, but we're going to get some key lime pie. Now, my understanding of key lime pie is it's not supposed to be green. It's supposed to be a yellowish color. But the key lime pie at the Blonde Giraffe, at least the building, is green, lime green. So we may have to debunk a rumor. All right, what do you think?
How much was that?
That was $9.
How much was a whole pie?
I don't know.
You should have.
I don't need a whole pie.
I told you to ask.
Well, I didn't ask. But we're gonna eat it now and see if it's good or not. You take the first bite.
Maybe if I can open it. Ooh, look how glossy it is.
It's definitely yellow.
Show how glossy it is. It's all shiny and glossy on top.
It's definitely yellow, not white.
Damn, it's good.
It is good. Well, I gotta put you guys down to fight her for some of the pie. We'll come back in a minute.
That went way too fast.
We didn't like it. Just kidding. It was good. It was good. It more tart than sweet, I think, right? But it was good.
I do like it better than the one we had the other day. Where was
Yes.
that at?
We had one at the No Name Pub, which was not nearly as good as that.
But their pizza is really good at the No Name Pub.
Yes, indeed.
Just not the pie.
Right.
That was good.
All right.
Very tart on the tongue.
We're going to try to go back to Robbies and see if we can feed some tarpon. Come on with us. All right, guys. I did find out one thing for you. Another piece of information that could be useful in trivia. In 2006, Florida named the key lime pie as the official state dessert. Remember that one. Remember that one when you're playing trivia next time and that question comes up, if ever. Anyway, we're gonna go see about some tarpon. Robbies is a renowned destination in the Florida Keys, celebrated for its diverse activities and rich history. Originally known as the Stark Fishing Camp in the 1940s, it was later acquired by Robbie and Mona in 1976, who transformed it into the vibrant marina it is today. One of the main attractions at Robbies is the opportunity to hand feed massive tarpon fish, a unique experience that has become a signature activity at the marina. And now, we're gonna go do it. My fancy swordfish. Hi. You guys are huge. Look at how big they are. Oh my goodness. They're not going to leave you alone, are they? How do we do it? Over here? I don't know.
You have to stick your hand down through the hole.
Right?
But it won't be that one that gets it.
Well, they're not even paying attention. I think you got to go further down.
Hey!
Did they just steal it?
Oh yeah. Picky fast.
That is so funny. Maybe you should do it on the other side.
He wants it bad.
Further in.
Different, don't they?
Oh, you just gave it to him.
Well, he opened his mouth. I thought he was ready.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think? Let me see. Still got your claw?
I still got my hands.
You want to get another bucket or are you good?
No, I'm good.
Aww. So, the second time we went, we were successful. We found a parking spot. Definitely don't go at lunchtime, and don't go on a weekend.
Well, here's all I would say. It's a cool experience feeding the tarpon, but
yeah, they're big suckers.
It's very commercialized, and it's
Turn right onto US 1 South.
it's let me get out on the road here. But
Yeah, you focus on driving.
I think I will. I think I'm gonna go right now. It's very commercialized. It's very cool,
It is very cool.
but the guys there would only let us feed them in the netted area, not the unnetted area. I'm not sure what that is about, because I thought I saw some video where you could feed them with the netted area. But anyway, we fed them in the netted area, and they're kind of scary. Like, they're huge. Like, some of these
jump
things,
so fast.
some of these things look like they're 5 feet long, and you've got like 20 of them looking up at you, and you're trying to anticipate which one's gonna jump, and then the one you think's eyeballing it, like out of nowhere another one gets it, and they splash, and it's like you let go of it, even though they won't hurt you, but it's
But at the
fun.
same time, you're holding your bucket in your other hand, and the pelicans are trying to steal the fish out of your bucket.
Yeah, they have two guys there that their job is to scare the pelicans away, because the pelicans know where to get a free meal.
Right.
With no work. I mean, Julie was filming and I was feeding, and the pelicans was eating out of my bucket with my other hand. So it's like, okay.
They were stealing right out of the bucket.
They were, yeah. So I think I fed 3 or 4, but I could have.
I think you get like 4 or 5 little fish.
Yeah.
For the $5.
But it was a neat experience.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to do it. I mean, it's like the thing you do,
cool.
right?
It was cool. It was cool to watch. I mean, I don't think it would have mattered had I done it or not. There was just, you only get to do it a couple times, and that's it.
Well, you can buy as much fish as you want.
Well, that's true. That's true. But we also got to see some manatees.
But 4 or 5 times is plenty to feed it, because there's other people feeding them too, and you can watch
Oh
them.
yeah. But here's what's hilarious. They're so full, and they're not even hungry, that they don't even want to have to jump for it, because they're like, look here, we're fed all day, every day.
Yeah.
Do we even care if we want another bite right this minute? Because 1 minute later, somebody else is going to give us a bite, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
it's
not-
nonstop all day.
I'm not sure how they would do in the wild. I mean, they are in the wild, but I don't think, if that dock wasn't there, I
Right.
don't know how they'd survive, because they've been hand-fed for so long, I'm
Oh
sure.
yeah, absolutely. That was pretty cool though.
Yeah.
It was definitely a good experience. And had we been able to find a parking spot earlier, we would have been able to eat at the Hungry Tarpon, which the food is great from what I hear, but instead we went somewhere else because we just couldn't find parking at that time. But it worked out in the end, and we got to go, so we were excited.
Yeah, definitely midday, noon was not the time to go unless
No.
you wanted a big crowd.
Right.
Anyway, we're going to make a few stops on our way to the RV park, but we got to get some fuel, and we got to get some groceries. Not a lot of groceries, just a few things.
Well, and we found out yesterday, was it yesterday we found out we get to stay 4 more days.
Oh, yes. that's
So
right.
we need provisions.
So we're going to stop and get a few more provisions on our way back,
Mhm.
probably around in Marathon before we get to Big Pine Key.
That's right.
Anyway, we'll catch y'all down the road.
We are headed to Pigeon Key. At least the bridge, which is 2 miles there and 2 miles back. It's actually the old 7-mile bridge. Let me flip around and show you.
On these dirty
So
windshields.
that is Pigeon Key, but this is the old bridge that you're looking at on the left. That's what we're going to go on. Apparently, you can see turtles and all kinds of sea life when you're looking over the side. So I'm going to go check it out and see what we can see.
I don't know about that. It seems really high up off the water to be able to see that much, but we'll see.
It's worth a shot to go and look.
We read about it, and I mean, you can't come to the Keys without stepping foot on 7 Mile Bridge. I mean, that's like you know of.
Right, and
the
we
big
read
bridge.
about Pigeon Key, and it had a lot of history, but I don't think that it's something that would interest us to go and actually check out. Just some buildings and some history, which we love history, but we're more about seeing what's over the edge of the bridge.
Well, honestly, no. Honestly, it was $15 a person
Right,
to get on the island,
right.
and then you could do a self-tour or a guided tour, which was extra money. But we just didn't think for us because, again, you can't do it all.
Right.
We actually live, right? We
try to budget.
Yeah, we can't do every activity that there is every single day. So we decided we're just going to drive up to the bridge. There's a little parking area at the foot of the bridge, and maybe walk out on the bridge a little ways and see what we can see. And if we don't see anything, we turn around and leave. And you know what? If we decide that we start feeling super adventurous and wasteful, we'll walk all the way across the bridge and go in and see Pigeon Key.
That's right.
But I don't think that's going to happen.
No.
Anyway.
But we'll take you with us, of course.
That's right.
But we're about to pull into the parking area. See, right there is where it's still going. It's 2 miles one way to Pigeon Key and back. And then right beyond it, there's parking.
Yeah, I think this...
on the north side of it.
If you know anything about the old 7 Mile Bridge, it looks like most of it they don't maintain. This piece of it, they still paint, and it looks like they maintain it to some degree.
To the point that you can walk on it or
safe.
ride on it.
It's safe. I'm not sure some of the other sections of it are safe. We might not be able to find a parking place.
Well, but we're going to pull in right here and see what we can do.
Is it right here or the next one?
Right here.
It was the next one. No, there's nothing. No place to pull in.
When you can pull in.
How can I pull in?
Right here.
I got to pull in right here.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, that water sure is pretty.
Let's see what we can see here. Just got to pull it out from somewhere.
And we lucked out with parking.
Oh, looks that way, doesn't it?
That sure is pretty. Smells like someone's frying fish. Seriously.
There's a restaurant right there, dear.
Oh. I'm like, I can smell fried fish. How's that possible? That's hilarious.
7 Mile Bridge. All right, so that's shocking to me. It says no fishing from bridge. And like that's all anybody does is fish from
That's
bridge.
so weird. Because we've seen a lot of people fish from the bridge.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Maybe that's why we saw Fish and Game here last week when we went by. Who knows? Well, can you see things in the water?
I think it's just going out because that's out. Yeah, so I guess that would be low tide. I don't know.
Well, you learn something new every day.
I don't know anything about tides. I know water raises and lowers. I think it goes out in the afternoon, so it comes back in overnight, I think.
Okay.
I'm not sure about that.
I'm not either.
You guys check me on that. Let me know.
Go for it. Teach us something.
We're now under the bridge. Julie, I've taken you under the bridge. What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm taking cool photos. What do you think it means?
It's much cooler under the bridge.
It is way cooler. And shaded.
We sold our house along with almost everything we owned, and we packed up the RV to live a lifestyle on the road. Now we're free from sticks and bricks and that old life we used to know. Come and join on our adventures, all the places that we'll go. And living in the RV is sublime. Destination full time.